As a private weekend getaway. Owning multiple residences is a new feature coming with Island Paradise, which allows your Sims to have a staycation whenever they feel the need for a slight change of scenery. Speaking of which, the weather outside is beautiful today, so I'm going to send the Simefe family to their houseboat for an afternoon on the sparkling water. Houseboats are certainly something new for players to get their hands on, and these dwellings offer the ultimate freedom should you choose to live on one. Motor around the islands and drop anchor wherever you please. You can wake up to a different vista each morning when living on a houseboat. Unfortunately for Maria, a twinge of seasickness has already set in. It's obvious she's not feeling so well. I think instead we'll send her to one of the local resorts named Hobart's Hideaway for a relaxing afternoon on the beach. It's looking like it's going to be a guy's day out, so Carlos will head to the helm and get this barge moving for the open water. Now that we've put a little distance between ourselves and the coastline, it's definitely time to hop in the speedboat and take it for a spin. Of course, there are a variety of boats to fit whatever experience you'd like to have, ranging from a fishing boat, sailboats, aqua sleds, rowboats, and even a paddle boat. Each one has a unique twist. But one of my favorite things to do is to go water skiing, and Dwayne loves the adrenaline rush he gets from gliding over the sea's surface. Grandpa Hector can't seem to focus on relaxing today though. He's always been a shrewd businessman, and even in retirement he purchased a floating diner that's a favorite destination of the locals. Hector just won't be able to cut loose today until he drops in on the diner and ensures that everything is in a ship-shape manner. As you can see, one of the fantastic things about the houseboats is that they aren't just for homes. You can create anything on top of one. It's a wonderful new tool for player creativity. Meanwhile, Maria has arrived at the resort and checked herself in. Now it's time for the resort staff to attend to her every need. For players who want to manage a business, the resorts are great to take over and provide full control over a variety of choices that you get to make as the owner. You can build one as large as you desire, or create an intimate bed and breakfast. The choice is entirely up to you. But Maria has no dreams of ownership. She's perfectly content to enjoy every amenity the resort has to offer. Playing underneath the waterfall, grabbing a drink from the pool bar, challenging herself to cross the firewalk pit, and hitting the delicious buffet, all precede a nap in the lounge chair of her own private VIP suite out over the water. Players now have the tools to create these gorgeous locations, as stilted foundations that allow building over the water are a new tool being offered in Island Paradise. Maria can't help but think of Carlos though, and knowing his love of scuba diving, she decides to check with the concierge to inquire if there are any good diving spots nearby. After getting a great tip for a reef to check out, she gives Carlos a call to let him know where he should head to. During all this, Carlos had to leave Dwayne to have fun on his own, as he clocked in for his lifeguard shift at the nearby public beach. Carlos has always been a strong swimmer and a bit of a beach rat, so getting hired on in the brand new lifeguard career was a perfect fit. Uh-oh, it looks like his skills are in high demand today as well. Someone swimming offshore is definitely in trouble. Carlos launches himself into action, but saving lives is only part of a lifeguard's duties. It's just as important that you look good doing it. A short time later, the troubled Sim is as good as new. Job well done, Carlos. Just as he's getting ready to head back home, he gets the phone call from Maria, and he can't resist getting his scuba gear out for a trip under the sea. Carlos picks up Dwayne and they head off to the diving area together. Along the way, a mysterious creature emerges from the deep blue. A kraken sighting is rare, but a potentially dangerous event. Not one to press his luck, Carlos increases the throttle and quickly escapes the area. He's been hoping to pass along his scuba diving hobby to Dwayne, but being the rebellious teen that he is, Dwayne just wants to go windsurfing while his father scuba dives. Content that at least they share a similar passion, Carlos watches as Dwayne pulls off some incredible tricks on his board. He's a proud father, and he can see that Dwayne's skill is increasing every passing day. Carlos pulls the scuba hood over his head and begins to descend to the ocean floor. As the light filters down to the bottom, Carlos is pleased with the serene beauty of this new diving location. As he begins to explore, you can see the variety of ocean life swimming all around him. And what's this? A treasure chest lies on the bottom. It appears to be untouched from whatever wreck left it here ages ago. Carlos pries open the lid and scoops out the treasure inside. It's definitely an excellent find. Off in the distance, he spots a cave, and eager to find more of the wreck, he heads inside to see what may lie in wait. Oh no, he's encountered the cave monster! A struggle ensues, and Carlos barely manages to escape, only to turn around and find himself face to face with a deadly shark. The shark moves in swiftly. Carlos, still battered by his tangle with the cave monster, is in a fight for his life. Only Carlos isn't as lucky this time. The pristine ocean depths have claimed a new victim, and what started out as a relaxing day for the Simete family hasn't turned out quite like expected. Oh well, at least now the Grim Reaper can enjoy an afternoon swim. How will you go about living your Sims lives in your very own island paradise when it releases this June?
This is Dragon Valley, the all-new world coming to the Sims 3 store, and I'm going to spend a few minutes today walking you through some of its features. Here's the school rabbit hole. You may remember that with every world, we focus on one rabbit hole in particular to make it extra special, and for this world, we chose the school. The school is central to the fiction of the world. The townspeople believe that passing on their wisdom and knowledge to future generations will keep the dragon safe and small. Now let's go ahead and take a peek through town. With Dragon Valley, we really tried to walk a line between modern, medieval, and fantasy. You'll see some of the medieval elements in the brickwork and woodwork, and more fantasy elements in the curves of the buildings and knotwork. This world has a lot of special characteristics, including elven Sims, whose skins take on many colors like pale reds, greens, and blues. Of course, the most defining characteristic are the baby dragons. Let's take a look at them now. So this is the O'Connell family. They are one of the focal families in town and one of the few human families. Seamus is the mayor of the town, and his ancestors helped the town figure out how to tame dragons and keep them from growing. Let's take a look at how they interact with their baby dragons. Here is Shauna, Seamus' wife, with her green dragon. Now the green dragon does some pretty cool things, and one of them is summoning treasure. So now you don't have to search high and low for collectibles. Your Sim can have them appear directly at their feet. The dragon will fly up, and there! The startup Sim now has more treasure. Another awesome thing the green dragon does is harvest your garden. All of the gardener Sims know what a pain it is to have a large garden because it'll take hours to harvest. So with your green dragon, they will fly up, spread their magic around the garden, and instantly your Sim will have all of the vegetables in their inventory. Next up, let's head to Morda, who has the purple dragon, which is the dragon of friendship. For the Sims who are too busy to visit their friends or meet new friends, sometimes you need a little helping hand. The purple dragon is great for that because it can summon someone new. The purple dragon is also really great for parties, as it will increase the likelihood of your party being successful. So let's have Morda summon someone new. Don't be shy, little dragon, you can do it. So the dragon flies up, and someone new will appear for your Sim with a relationship boost to boot. For Morda, it was Mason Sackholm, a local police officer in town. Last but not least is Seamus with the red dragon. Now the red dragon is a little mischievous, and he likes to set Sims on fire. Seamus is feeling a little mischievous himself, so he's going to go ahead and set Mason on fire. So Mason is walking over, looking to start a conversation, and oh no, fire! Keep in mind that while the dragon can set friends and enemies ablaze, it will decrease your relationship with them. So take care not to lose your friends while you're having fun. If you would like to play with a dragon of your very own, Dragon Valley is releasing on May 30th.
Hope you enjoyed both demos. As a reminder, The Sims 3 Island Paradise is available starting June 27th.
And The Sims 3 Dragon Valley launches on the Sims 3 store this Thursday, May 30th.
Have fun at the hands-on event today, and we can't wait to speak with you all shortly on Skype.
See you soon.